Welcome to the Arsenal Stage News, and remember, make subscribe, then continue. Enjoy your news. Arsenal shocks Europe. MATHYS, TEL, ZUBIMENDI, and ALEXANDER-ARNOLD now signed to the Emirates in stunning summer swoop. In what is already being dubbed the most breathtaking triple swoop of the 2025 summer transfer window, Arsenal Football Club has unveiled 3 marquee signings that have sent seismic waves across the footballing world. MATHYS TEL, Martin ZUBIMENDI, and TRENT ALEXANDER-ARNOLD are now officially Gunners. The Emirates once again is buzzing with renewed hope, belief, and an air of unstoppable ambition. It all started quietly behind closed doors. While rival clubs were sleeping on their laurels or entangled in drawn-out negotiations, Edu Gaspar and Mikel Arteta worked in silence, crafting a vision that would blend youth, technical prowess, and winning mentality. The French diamond. MATHYS TEL first came MATHYS TEL, the explosive French wonderkid. Having grown frustrated with limited minutes at Bayern Munich despite his moments of brilliance, TEL was seeking a new chapter, somewhere he could blossom into the world-class forward everyone knows he can be. Arsenal's project, Arteta's philosophy, and the promise of being part of a young, fearless attack proved irresistible. TEL's arrival immediately electrified the fan base. He was spotted landing at London Colney in the early hours, greeted by Edu himself. The images of TEL signing his contract, pen clutched tightly in hand, went viral in seconds. Gunners everywhere dreamed of him drifting past defenders, cutting in from the left, his feet dancing, his eyes locked on goal. To pair TEL's raw pace and finishing with Bukayo Saka's guile and Gabriel Jesus' movement feels like a nightmare for any Premier League backline. The Spanish metronome, Martin ZUBIMENDI. Not to be outdone, Arsenal's next move was for Martin ZUBIMENDI, the Basque conductor of Real Sociedad's midfield, long admired by Arteta for his calmness under pressure, positional intelligence, and uncanny ability to control the tempo of any game. The chase for ZUBIMENDI wasn't new. Arsenal had flirted with his release clause before, but were always met with the same answer: "I'm staying." This summer, however, things shifted. ZUBIMENDI wanted new heights, a grander stage. The thought of anchoring Arsenal's midfield alongside Declan Rice and Martin Ødegaard ignited his ambition. The negotiations were swift but intense. Edu activated his clause, flew to San Sebastian, and returned triumphant. ZUBIMENDI, draped in a red and white scarf, told Arsenal media, "I feel ready to take control. We will make history." The English maestro, TRENT ALEXANDER-ARNOLD. But the biggest shock of all was yet to come. Rumours had swirled for weeks, whispers that ALEXANDER-ARNOLD, Liverpool's generational right-back, was unsettled after a turbulent season and a contract deadlock at Anfield. Many dismissed the idea as fantasy. Arsenal? Signing a Liverpool icon? Impossible. Yet in football, the impossible becomes reality. Arteta's direct call, an emotional conversation about redefining his role as a hybrid full-back midfielder in Arsenal's fluid system, and the pull of London life convinced Trent to make the unthinkable move. The moment he posed on the Emirates pitch in that famous red jersey, fans knew something special was brewing. The Trident's promise. The announcement event was a spectacle. Over 60,000 fans gathered outside the Emirates for an impromptu celebration. Red flares, chants echoing through Holloway Road, and 3 new stars standing shoulder to shoulder under the stadium lights, each beaming with excitement for the journey ahead. TEL, the lightning bolt up front. ZUBIMENDI, the chess master in the middle. ALEXANDER-ARNOLD, the architect down the flank. Together, they join an Arsenal side already brimming with young talent, tactical discipline, and unwavering hunger. Mikel Arteta's vision comes alive for Arteta. These signings are more than marquee names. They're puzzle pieces that complete his grand design. TEL's movement and fearless directness will stretch defenses in ways Arsenal craved last season. ZUBIMENDI will provide that silk and steel balance beside Rice. recycling possession and breaking lines with intelligent passes. And Alexander-Arnold will blur the lines between right-back and deep-lying playmaker, adding a dimension that makes Arsenal unpredictable and deadly from every angle. A message to Europe. The message is clear. Arsenal is done merely challenging. They are here to conquer. With a squad boasting the likes of Saka, Odegaard, Rice, Saliba, and now TEL, ZUBIMENDI, and Alexander-Arnold.
Another news.
Benjamin Sesko now already confirmed to Arsenal. The striker who brings the Emirates a new dream. In the early glow of a bright London morning, news broke like thunder across the red half of the city. Benjamin Sesko, the towering Slovenian forward, was now already confirmed as Arsenal's newest signing. It was a deal Mikel Arteta and Edu Gaspar had been orchestrating behind closed doors for months, weaving through whispers, speculation, and rival interest to bring one of Europe's most coveted young strikers to the Emirates Stadium. Sesko, just 22 years old, arrives from RB Leipzig with a reputation that sends ripples of excitement through the Arsenal faithful. At 6'5", he's not just a striker. He's a statement. Power, poise, and that rare instinct to sniff out a goal in the tightest of spaces. For Arteta, this is the final piece of a puzzle that has seen Arsenal knocking on the door of Premier League glory season after season. Always the bridesmaids, but never the bride. This summer, however, feels different. Arsenal fans remember the heartbreaks, the narrow misses, the injuries to key players, the moments when a clinical finisher could have made all the difference. Now they have him. They have Sesko. The training pitches at London Colney have already seen him. His stride confident, the ball at his feet a promise of what's to come. Martin Odegaard's smile says it all. The captain knows what it means to have a target man who can dominate defenders, hold up play, and finish chances that Arsenal have sometimes been guilty of wasting. On social media, the Gunners' faithful flood timelines with videos of Sesko's thunderous goals in the Bundesliga, headers that seem to defy gravity, right-foot strikes that leave keepers rooted to the spot, and that rare blend of physicality and technique that makes him a nightmare for any centre-back. He is the present and the future. A marquee signing who sends a message. Arsenal are not here to participate. They are here to win.